Hey guys, Rhonda Gessner here. Today I'm going to do a quick tutorial to show you how to order your business cards. So I am going to start by sharing my screen. The website we use for business cards is called Vistprint.com. So if you don't have an account there, you can just register and set up an account. We do have an account, and I believe I'm in the account. Let's see. Oh yeah, it says Ron's account. Okay, so once you're in here, you just click on business cards, and I'm actually going to do a business card for a friend of ours that needs one, and since we already have ours, so you click on business cards and scroll down here until you find the style that you like. Lots of different things to choose from. I like this rounded corner one, so I click on that first. And then you have some questions here you have to answer and make some choices. I like this premium for the thickness, so I'm going to click on that. I like the matte finish, and I always click on none here. And I'm going to stay with the 500 recommended, but you can change that at the end. So now I'm ready to start designing. So you can look down through here and get as creative as you want. I usually keep it pretty simple. So I'm going to go with this one because I like the fact that you can add, I like putting a picture on the card. I think it makes it a little bit more personal. So let's actually start with the image here. So I'm going to click on that box, and you see where it says add image. I'm going to choose one from my computer, and on my desktop I have Priscilla's picture. I'm doing this card for Priscilla Bond. Since we already have our cards, I decided to help someone here that just isn't quite as comfortable on a computer. But by having this tutorial, now you'll be able to share it with others, and people can walk right through this step by step and you know, just start and stop the video as you go through the steps yourself. Okay, now when you click on any of these boxes, you are going to get a menu. Here it says I can resize this picture a little bit. So I'm going to click on that and then drag these. So you just drag on the corners. I think I want to make it just, now what happened to the top here? Oh yeah, okay, so I clicked on crop first. Let's see, is that not going to let me try scale to fit. Oh, that's better. Now I can use the whole picture instead of crop it. Okay, so that works better. And I can still make it a little bit bigger since she has her cute puppy in the picture. And then you can align it. You see these vertical lines keep popping up, and that's to help you make sure you're not going out over the margins, or what they call here the safety line. Okay, so I like that. That size is good. The other thing I like to have is I like the hemp leaf right in the center of the card. So let me think how I do that. Okay, I think I have to go over here and get an image. And I don't believe I have that image saved. So what you're going to want to do to find the image is just go to Google Images, which is right here, or you can just type that in if you don't have that option. And then you would just type hemp leaf, and you'll get all kinds of different hemp leaves here. I like this one, so I am going to click on that, and then to save it, you just right-click on the image. You have to click on it first so that it enlarges like this. Then right-click, and now I'm going to save it here to my desktop. You have to pay attention to where you're saving things so you can find them. So I'm going to click on Save, and now I'll go back over here to Vistaprints and see if I can pull up, right here it is on my desktop. So I double-click on that, and now I have the image over here. I think that you can just drag it, if I remember, yes. So you just drag it from where you see the image and drag it right over on top of the card. And then when you click on it again, remember I said anything you click on, then you get a menu. So you could play around with the size if you want it bigger, or you want it a little bit smaller, or you want to move it. I kind of want it think like that. There, that must be the center of the card. So let's go right there. Okay, so now we are done with the images and we just have to do the text. So I want to go up here to where it says company name, and I am going to put Priscilla's name there. And then you can change the font if you want. I like this one that, what is it called? I thought it started with an E. No. Oh, here, it's balloon. I like the all capitals for the name. And you can drag this around a little bit, this box, to put it wherever you want. And I also think I want this a little bit darker, so you can click here on the color wheel. Now it's showing me recommended colors, or you can go to custom color and you will get the color wheel. Now if you use that, you just need to write down, if you have more than one field and you want it to all be in the same color, then you'll have to write these numbers down, because you see how that changes. Those numbers change as I change the color. To keep it a little bit simpler, let's see what this one looks like. Yeah, I like that one. So I'm going to go with that instead of messing around with the custom colors, but you can do that using that color wheel. And I also think I might want this a little bit bigger. So if you click on the size, then you can increase it by clicking on the plus arrow. So let's see how this is looking. There, I like that. Now, company message, what I use in here, and you can do however you want, but I like to write full spectrum hemp CBD oil. And I'm going to bold that and see if I move this around, I'll get that vertical line to make sure that it is lined up with Priscilla's name. I actually think I want that a little closer. I don't know if I want this. Up maybe just a little bit. You kind of eyeball it to see how how you want it to look. I think that looks good. Now over here, full name, we already have our name on the card. So what I like to use, like 3 bullet points here. Organic. You see, you just click on the area that you need to fill out and you'll get the menu. And then I wrote non-GMO. And on the 3rd line, whoops, grown in USA. And I also think I want this to be bold, bold. Let's see. Let's see what color this is. I have gray. Where's my gray? Let me go down here. I want these to all be the same. I think the problem is, let me look at the font. This is 9. This one is 9. This one is 11. So I want to change that to 9. I also want to make the font the same because I'm just doing 3 bullet points. So they should, I think they should all be in the same font. Oops. Let me see here. Okay, so what am I doing here? The color is not right. Let's go back here to the gray. And I want it bold. But something is wrong here because this one is a lot darker and that looks better. Let me see. Yeah, I think I need to go to that darker gray. This is too light. So if I click on that box again and just go back to the color wheel, I have to go over here to the darker gray. I feel like that looks kind of washed out. Okay, so let's see if they're all the same now. They're the same color, same font, and all in the size, font size 9. Okay. So that looks good. Now this box is going to be Priscilla's phone number, which I have here on my phone. And it's 8272. Again, I would make this bold. Let's see how that looks. Okay. Now on the bottom left, the only thing I want to add yet is Priscilla's email, or not email, website. So I want to get rid of these address lines. If you click on it and then click on more, you will have an option here for a trash can. And you can just delete it. And now I can add her website, which is getyourcddtoday.com. And let's see, what's this size? The phone number. is 9. I'm thinking I might want that a little bigger. Let's see what this looks like. I gotta get this one to the darker gray. Okay, why is that not changing? Oh, maybe it's because, that was it. I knew something looked different. It's not bolded. And the rest of these, we have the bold. See the difference? Make sure this color's right. Yeah. Anything I think I might do here, I think I have too much of the gray. So I'm going to go back and see if I like this better in the green, like her, like I have Priscilla's name. And I'm just going to make it a little bit bigger. Okay, that might have been too far. Let's try 10. Same with the phone number. Let's see if I like this better. And make this the same size as the website. Yeah, I think that looks better. And you can play around with these boxes to make sure that they line up. You see the vertical and the horizontal lines I get there when I move that? There. So, we're all done with the front. If you're happy with the way that looks, then you can proceed to next. And here's where you choose the back. Now it defaults to blank, but I am going to put the serving chart on the back. Now for some reason they give you some options here, some boxes to work with, but I don't want these. So I need to find my trash can and get rid of these things they have on the back because I would like to use an image. So you go right up here to the top and click on image. I need to go find that image on my computer, which it's right here. You double click on it and now it's loading up this image that I want for the back. I just need to, if you click on crop, you can go with the option scale to fit. I still need to drag this. I thought that was going to fill it. It didn't. So you can make this take up pretty much the whole back of your card so that people can read this chart. Try to center it. I always have a little bit of trouble for some reason with the back trying to get this thing centered. It just wants to jump around. I don't know why that is. There. Okay, and you can always preview and see what you're doing here. Here is the front, what the front is going to look like. So now you can edit or you can click on the back to see what the back is going to look like. It does look like I need to move that a little bit. See, it just wants to jump around, but there I think it's a little better if I click on preview. Let's look at that again. Yeah, that's better. All right, so we are ready to move on to review. So right there you can see the front of your card as well as the back. And if you are happy with everything and you've proofed it, then you just click on I have approved and click next. And now you have where you choose the quantity And I usually suggest 500 because it's not much more than 250. And from there, all you do is approve, add to cart, and pay. And you are good to go. You guys will be in business very soon. Takes, I think, with the standard shipping, about a week to get your cards. All right, thanks so much for watching my tutorial today. Be sure and share this with your affiliates so they can get their business cards ordered. All right, guys, bye for now.